Another is all about that essence, that the award is given to a Hridaynath, which means a person, an artist or a player who rules over millions of hearts. In this case, mine rules over millions of hearts. So, in a way, the word Hridaynath, although we do have Hridaynath Mangeshkar and a person's name. Ladies and gentlemen, the society that fails to appreciate award, the brilliant, the talented, or the excellent in the society finally fails. Hridaya Shants was established a quarter century ago. Now, if there's an organization with social plays, pays tribute to extraordinary artists or anyone with a performance extraordinaire in any public domain. May I call upon Sri Avinash Prabhavalkar, Chairman, Hridaya Shants, to give a small welcome note. He is responsible for including some scholarships in the last 25 years. Avinash ji. To welcome the guests with bouquets. Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, the Padma Vibhushan, Vishwanathan Anand, Mr. Aamir Khan, the young visionary. Another name for creativity in compositions, Pandit Hridaynath Mangeshkar. MLA Bollywood. Mr. Ravi Abhyankar. And Mr. Raghunandan Gokhale. Ladies and gentlemen, it's well said that there's normally a person behind a very successful person. And it is rumored that Mr. Ravi Abhyankar is so close to Vishwanathan Anand that we really hope he spills some beans today. Mr. Abhyankar himself is a chess player, is the best friend of the greatest chess player of this country, an interpreter, translator, and a state-honored author. You're waiting with bated breath, Mr. Ravi Abhyankar.
Shri C. Vidyasagar Rao, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, 5 times world champion Vishwanathan Anand, and honorable chess lovers and Anand fans. I first met Anand almost 30 years ago, and my first impression of him was a mixed one. In the spring of 1987, I was a student in Moscow, and I saw this billboard advertising an international chess tournament. Who's here today is a friend, and I actually went to the tournament to see Praveen, but I couldn't find him. Instead, at the table next to the Indian flag, I saw this dark 17-year-old boy. He had Band-Aid on his cheek. He was playing Sergei Arkhipov, a fairly strong Russian grandmaster. He was blitzing his moves. You know, it's like you're given 3 hours to write an exam paper and you want to finish it in 20 minutes. I said, what's wrong with this boy? Does he have any clue what it sends these juveniles abroad? I felt really embarrassed about India, about the state of Indian sport. Suddenly, Arkhipov stopped his clock. He shook the boy's hand. Everybody clapped. I congratulated him. And I said, how come Hipse is not here but you are? And very modestly with a shy smile, he said, you know, maybe because my rating is much higher than his. Anand was not yet a grandmaster, but in two more things I remember from that meeting. In the hotel, some insect had bitten him on the cheek. Quite a powerful sting it was, it's still visible on his cheek. My theory is that the KGB understood that this boy was going to pose a real threat. Fortunately for all of us, the insect malfunctioned. The second thing I remember was our talk about his future. You have done pretty well. You can take up chess as a profession, I said to him. He said, there is no job security in chess. I have to finish my commerce graduation. I can now say Anand is India's most famous Bachelor of Commerce. Chess becoming a world champion is like an Indian beating Kenyans and Ethiopians in a marathon. It's like an Indian car winning Formula One. It's like an actor winning an Oscar. None of these things have yet happened, but Anand has managed to win the world championship not once, but 5 times. You know, we often judge a whole community or a nation based on 1 or 2 people whom we know. It is called stereotyping. Chess fans, thanks to him, they think all Indians are intelligent, modest, philosophical, and with a great sense of humor. In that sense, Anand has been India's greatest ambassador. He represents what is best in India, and India is best represented in the world by him. Talking about his sense of humor, I can tell you many stories, but time is limited, so I'll tell a short one. We were in New York in 1995 for his match against Kasparov. It happened on the 107th floor of the World Trade Center, and the innumerable Russian journalists always asked questions in Russian. Kasparov, who loves his own voice, would give very long answers in Russian, and there was no translation whatsoever. Poor Anand had to sit next to Kasparov and listen to all that he couldn't understand. On the eve of the final press conference, Anand told me, tomorrow you will see a novelty prepared by me. The match was over. I thought, what novelty is he talking about? The final press conference was live on television.
He was playing chess with himself. I don't know if Aamir Khan plays 10 people at a time, but at the same time, I don't know whether Vishwanathan Anand plays chess with himself. He actually offered me, join me, and I didn't want to defeat a film star. So, with permissible exaggeration, may I call on the rostrum Mr. Vishwanathan Aamir.
Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Shri Vidyasagar Rao, my good friend Vishwanath Anand, Hridaynath ji, distinguished guests on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a pleasure to be here today. Uh, though I don't know why I'm sitting here, because I should be there, because I'm one of Anand's biggest fans. And I really want to be there. I was really wanting to be here, just to be here to observe and share this moment with everyone. All of us are huge fans of Vishwanathan. And I think, as a chess player, he's amazing and he's one of the best in the world. What I find truly remarkable about him is, as an icon, as someone that the nation looks up to, he's someone who conducts himself with such grace, such dignity, and he's such an inspiration to young people across the country. At a time when we really need icons who believe in hard work and dedication, he's someone who stands out like a shining beacon. And truly this honor is one that he deserves. Also for being someone who is such an inspiration to all of us and someone who we can learn so much from and emulate. So I'm really happy to be here just as a fan. And I'm not a person who likes to lose. I hate losing. But I can tell you with all honesty that the one time I really enjoyed losing was to Anand. The one time that I got to play with him. Of course I lost, there's no question about it. But that was the one time that I really enjoyed losing. I don't know what Harish was talking about. I was playing with myself. Harish, I find that hard to believe. Was I playing with myself that day?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I must have been trying some moves out or something.
Did you win?
Did I win? Well, I've been a chess enthusiast all my life. My grandmother taught me the game. And since then I've been playing the game. I'm always looking for people to play with. It's a wonderful and beautiful game. A game that I think that with more and more kids, if more and more kids take up this game, it's really a game that builds the mind of a child, the analytical abilities of a child. And I think it's a great tool to build your mind as a child, and I think more and more kids across the country should take up this game. And that's something that Anand is doing. I think a lot of kids look at him and they want to play the game, they want to learn the game, and it's really wonderful. So thank you, Anand, for everything that you've done, not only for yourself but for the country and for all of us. Thank you.
That
was telling about 165 or more events which Hridaynath Arts has been organizing. And we in Vileparle have been honored, we have been blessed with all of these events because everybody who is who in this country, maybe they have attended this function. But today is really very special for event for all of us in Vileparle because 5 times world champion Mr. Vishwanathan is here. So I really thank Hridaynath Arts, I really thank Avinash Pravalkar ji for yet another one of his events over here. And I really thank all of you. And
this chess player is one of our biggest icons. But if you think that his name is a bit long, Vishwanathan Anand, just say India and chess together. It means the same thing. Indian chess grandmaster, multiple times world chess champion, defender of world title year after year. The first Khel Ratna awardee. Mr. Vishwanathan Anand has given many firsts to our country. But today the financial and entertainment capital governor of Maharashtra to present the Hridaynath award to Padma Vibhushan Vishwanathan Anand. A trophy. And may I, that's the Hridaynath trophy part of the felicitation is also the pagadi that oh, that's a strange looking check. That's a check of 2 lakhs. I request Mr. Aamir Khan to join in the felicitation, symbolically putting the pagadi on. आता विश्वनाथ राव झाले. विश्वनाथ राव पार्लेकर. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying, reams of paper and liters of ink, not to say gratitude to Vishwanathan Anand. So suffice it to recall Marshall McLuhan, medium is the message. And we Indians say with unconcealed pride, the player is the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Hridaynath Award winner and Padma Vibhushan.
Shri Vidyasagar Rao, Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Hridaynath ji, my dear friend Aamir Khan, Ravi, Raghu, and I see a lot of chess fans in the audience, lots of old friends and competitors, but also many new chess players, and some of whom I had a chance to meet. Anyway, thank you all very much for this wonderful honor. I'd like to really thank Hriday Shats for this award. It's truly an honor for me. Not only because of what the award represents, but because of the exalted company in which I now find myself. I have very special memories of Mumbai. I won my first national title here back in 1986. I see some of my fellow competitors even there. And the other very special memory I have is the first time I became world champion. They had a reception in the governor's mansion to honor me, and that was one of the best memories I have, and it made that title very, very memorable. I enjoyed the ceremony a lot as well. From the very entertaining introduction by Mr. Bhimani, and I think of all the stories Ravi picked, I didn't do too badly. He could have picked some more embarrassing ones. I know a lot of you had trouble with the traffic, so I really appreciate the governor sparing his precious time to be here. I also really thank Aamir Khan for coming. You can really see the effort he puts into his movies, because every time I look at him, he looks different. In fact, the first time I showed a chess game to him was back in 2001. And that was the point I realized that he wasn't just someone who dabbled in chess, but he actually seemed to understand a bit. Since then, we have met on various occasions and had many nice interactions. And he remains to this day the only superstar to whom I've shown the Petrov defense. I think chess players are probably asking why I didn't pick something else, but that is simply the game that I had picked then. So once again, I just want to thank Hridaynath, and truly the honor you bestowed on me is just very, very special. I have no idea how I'm going to take all these mementos back home. That three-dimensional board, I actually once, I think it was me, Nigel Short, and some other friends that we had. We were once in Holland, and somebody had one of these 3D boards for us, and we were playing around a bit. And we would play chess for a while, and then we would discuss the rules as to what happens when the pieces drop over the horizon, so to speak. And as you can imagine, it's very complicated. First of all, three-way chess is very complicated, because if any two people start exchanging pieces, the third person wins. On top of that, when you have 3D and the things can fall off, well, it gets insane. But some really lovely mementos. Thank you. And I really appreciate all of you coming, and I know that we will spend some time afterwards. There are some nice Q&A planned. So thank you all for coming, and I truly feel honored. Thank you.
That until now, anchors like us were tutored by the governor's office. Don't forget to say His Excellency. And then another clause. Obviously, because these are remnants of the British Raj. This is a sure sign that our governor is not merely a titular head. Our conjecture is that what governors in some other countries do by legislation.
Hridaynath Mangeshkar ji, Sri Aamir Khan ji, Sri Avinash Prabhalkar, Chairman of Hriday Arts, Sri Raghunandan Gokhale ji, Office Bearers of Hriday Arts, invitees, Parle येथील सुज्ञ व गुणग्राहक रसिकजन व आज सत्तामूर्ती श्री विश्वनाथ आनंद. आज श्री विश्वनाथ आनंद यांच्या सत्काराला आपण मला बोलावले, याचा मला खूप आनंद वाटला. ज्येष्ठ संगीतकार व गायक पंडित हृदयानंद मंगेशकर यांना मी प्रथमच भेटत आहे, याचा देखील मला खूप आनंद होत आहे. हा कार्यक्रम दीनानाथ मंगेशकर सभागृहात होत आहे, ही विशेष आनंदाची गोष्ट आहे. Ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I wish to congratulate the Hridayesh Art for instituting the Hridaynath Mangeshkar Awards and making it a tradition to honor the top achievers in various fields with the award. Hridayesh Art is a highly respected organization engaged in organizing various social and cultural activities throughout the year. I understand that the musical programs organized by the Hridayesh Art have a stamp of excellence and quality. I was pleased to know that Bharat Ratna, Srimati Lata Mangeshkar, Srimati Asha Bhosle, Sri Amitabh Bachchan, Sri A.R. Rahman are among the past recipients of the Hridaynath Award. That shows the highest standards maintained by Hridaynath Arts in selecting the recipients of the awards year after year. By selecting Sri Vishwanath Anand for this year's Hridaynath Award and by organizing a public reception in his honor, the organizers have honored a sporting legend who has consistently done the nation proud with his superlative achievements for the last several years. I am very proud to be today with him because he unfurled the flag of India in the committee of the nation proudly. Without any fear of exaggeration, I will say Anand is a greatest chess player India has produced till date. His greatness lies in the fact that he has inspired and encouraged many young and upcoming players in India and the world to excel. Vishwanathan Anand is a rare phenomenon to have happened in India and which has unfolded elsewhere in the world. You may not agree with me, but I believe that some people are born genius. Vishwanathan Anand is one of them. I am at once reminded of mathematics genius Srinivasa Ramanujan, also from Tamil Nadu. Ramanujan had no formal training in mathematics and yet he made extraordinary contributions to mathematical analysis, number theory, infinite series and continued fractions. Even today, researchers from top universities in the world are obtaining their PhDs by solving one or two problems or theorems written by Ramanujan. I sincerely believe that Lata Mangeshkar, Ustad Zakir Hussain, Sachin Tendulkar and Vishwanathan Anand are geniuses in their own field and we are truly fortunate to be living in the same era as these great people are living. What interests people about Anand are his qualities of head and heart. Anand has really conducted himself with great dignity, humility and politeness, something every sports person must try to emulate. We find from the life of Anand that his mother had played a crucial role in identifying his talent and nurturing it. In fact, in the case of Anand, his mother also happened to be his first guru. I think parents and the teachers can play a crucial role in identifying the strength of every child and nurturing it so that they excel in the area of their choice. To win a title is difficult, but to retain it is extremely difficult. To the credit of Sri Anand, he has remained at the top for a fairly long period. One requires tremendous patience and perseverance to excel in a mind game like chess. And Anand has both these qualities with great abundance. In many ways, the game of the chess reflects real life. Its real challenges, its trials and tribulations, and its pleasures. You need to be constantly vigilant to protect your kingdom. You need to always keep an eye on the moves of your enemy and at the same time grab an opportunity to attack the rival. It is therefore a complete game that helps one to evolve as a human being. That is most important. when speaker by speaker they were telling that most of the dignitaries on the dais, they also know how to play chess. I also came to know, I also learnt a little play of chess in the prison. I was in prison for 1 year. So most of the youngsters may feel something else. Why this governor has gone to prison? Nowadays you see the news, this scam, that scam. So many inquiries. But I was in the prison in the year 1975 when emergency was proclaimed in the country. To effectively deal with the emergency under MISA, I was confined along with Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, Advani and thousands of people. I was confined in the prison at Warangal. That was the reason. So among so many others, so 1 year is a long period if you think, having a confinement in the prison. We learned so many things, and this chess game also one of the things we could play. So after that is when the LA, then the Janata government formed. Then after I became MLA 2-3 times and MP. Then I was very proud that as if I got some additional qualification after finishing the I asked my younger son to play chess with me. He was younger, studying 10th class or something. So every day, whenever we started the play, he used to win and he used to defeat me. Lastly, he advised me, Dad, it is not proper for you to play with me because I cannot go back. When I am before the chess board, I have to win the game. And because of the age gap, it is not proper for you to play always and see that you are defeated. Then it occurred to me, this chess game is so wonderful. It definitely, wherever he is, they may be in different area of studies. But for youngsters, it is a wonderful game. And ultimately, it became true, correct, when my young son became a wonderful radiologist and writing many articles in the world. So the chess game is a foundation for every child that we have to remember. The city of Mumbai is often referred as a Mecca of cricket. The city has given many top class cricketers to the nation. It is important that we also recognize and honor sport persons representing non-cricketing sports. I am very happy that great sport persons like Sri Raghunandan and Devendra Joshi, Dhanraj, Gokhleji, Pillai, Sri Kamlesh Mehta, Sri Parveen Tipse and others are also being felicitated today. I congratulate each one of them and I would like to tell them we are really proud of you. Before I conclude, I will appeal to Sri Anandji to visit Maharashtra once in a year, maybe for a fortnight, and conduct camps and provide insights to young chess players. We will be delighted with all of you of making Maharashtra his second home. Why I am mentioning here, this country now we are happy, we are proud to have a demographic dividend. By 2020, India is going to be emerging as the youngest nation in the world. Entire world is going, they are looking towards us. The average age of the Indian would be only 29 years. That is almost 8 years younger than an American and Chinese. So youngsters are available in this country. If you don't treat them properly, there will be chaos. And chess is a game with which you can restrain the minds of our youngsters. There won't be any discussion if they play chess, tolerance or intolerance, this kind of discussion won't be there. But that also is wonderful. Therefore, I request you to make this Maharashtra as the second home. And I being the Chancellor of universities, 20 universities are under me. Vast, beautiful buildings, heritage buildings, number of students, intellectual professors. Just to give a plan, Maharashtra is waiting for you. Whatever plan you give, we will see. By your side, he is our skill development ambassador to this country now. Skill development. What is this skill development? Of course, still we are studying and we are. But this is also very skill development game. This game can also be clubbed with this, and Aamir can also be open to our case. And I am here to direct all the 10 universities, all the 20 university vice chancellors to find out We'll have a meeting to find out how you are going to introduce this game, how we are going to have competitions like that. Then we have the Raj Bhavan. I congratulate Sri Anand on being conferred the Hridaynath Award and wish him a very best in life and sporting career. I congratulate the Hriday Arts for organizing this felicitations function and with the chairman and other office bearers success in their future endeavors. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Vishwanathan Anandji, just a little word of caution. When the Honorable Governor said, make mark. Ladies and gentlemen, let Shakespeare's Hamlet say that your best tutor is but thyself. But the fact is that from a failed fighter to a struggling artist to an international level player, everyone needs a guru, a coach. And arguably, India's best chess coach is Mr. Raghunandan Gokhale, a Dronacharya Award winner. I think the Honorable Governor would like to depart. Thank you. The program continues. TV News. Mr. Aamir Khan has agreed to felicitate other sport